All right, so the first step that we should take to create this admin panel is actually we need to go to the config and we need to go to auth.php right there, because we're gonna make some kind of authentication system right there, and we need to get started at this file. So in this file, you're gonna see a couple of arrays here and there, and we're gonna stop at the guards array right there. Then, and we will see an array inside it, which is the web array right here. So what exactly is this? Basically, the guards. I think I explained them in this course, but there it is again. If you did not watch that video, the guard is basically a type of authority or a type of role on your own web app. So let's say you have like a school system, for example. So you're gonna have a lot of guards or a lot of roles. You're gonna have a guard for the users, the students, the managers, let me see, the teachers, the parents, and all of that. So basically the guard or the user, the guard right there represents every and each one role, every and each one of these roles. All right, and right here we have a guard that's already created for us, which is the web guard, and the web guard basically represents the first type of authority or role that you can ever have on any web app out there, which is the user's role right there. All right, so this is basically it. All right, so we have the web role right there. If you look inside the array, you're gonna see keys and values right there, and the driver right there is session for this. And basically what this means that everything is stored inside some kind of session, all right, in PHP Laravel. And the provider right there, which represents the table, is basically the user's table, which we actually have right over here. All right, so this is what this means. So we want to create a guard right there, because we'll have another authority, which is the admin authority right there. All right, so the driver will also keep it session, and the provider right now we want to keep this, so it will actually be admins like this. All right, so let's move to the next part, is which is the provider's array right there. Of course, in this one also we'll have an array, because we're trying now to hook our table with some kind of model. All right, so for the users table, which is right there, or the provider table, which is right there also, the driver for it is Eloquent, and Eloquent basically is Laravel's way of dealing with databases, models, tables, data, and stuff like that. All right, and there is the model right there for this users table, which is the user model. If you actually look at it, you can see it in app, you can see it in models, and there it is, the user model right there. All right, so I'm gonna also create a provider for our own admins. So I'm just gonna copy this and paste. I'm gonna go admins like this. All right, and the driver, it will be Eloquent also, and the model, it will be app/model/ and I'm gonna put this in admin folder right there. All right, and there it is, our admin model like that. All right, so yeah, this is all what we need to do in this file. So just save everything. Let's now go ahead and let's copy this model, and I'm gonna go ahead to my models. I'm gonna create a new folder, and I will name this folder model, as you can see right there, and I'm gonna create this model.php right there. All right, so this model that we should set up, it's really similar to the user.php right there, or to the user model. So let me copy this whole thing, let me paste it right there. All right, so we have to go and just set up our namespace, which where our file at, and our file in the app, it's in models, and it's in the admin folder right there. All right, so we're not actually going to use any one of those, so let me delete those. And we're in the fillable, we need a name, an email, and a password, and we're not going to use any kind of image. All right, and we're not going to do a remember me token for the protected hidden, and we're not going to do any kind of casts. So let's just save it as it is. It's going to be a pretty simple model. So the next step basically is creating a table. All right, that we're going to be hooking with this model. So if we just copy the admins and go right there. All right, so there we go. Let's now paste this in. So this will be ID. It will be an integer. It will be 10, and this will be an auto increment. All right, and right after this we have the name. Yeah, of course. So this will be a varchar. This will be 200. All right, and right after this we have the email. This will also be varchar 200 right there. All right, and this will be password. And this will be a varchar 200 right here, and we'll also have like two tables, other two tables for the created ad and the updated ad. So this will actually be varchar. Sorry, this will be a timestamp, and this will be current timestamp, and this will be updated at like that. So this will also be a timestamp. Will be current timestamp right there. All right, so now let's save this. All right, so there we go. Right there it is, our table structure, you know. So yeah, this is actually everything in this video. And the next one, we should go ahead and we should set up our own form, and we should do the logic of the log. And all right, so this will be all, and we'll see you in the next video.